surprise came a month later when it was found loaded onto a shipping container in Tilbury docks, bound for the Central African state of Congo. It's thought it was one of a growing number of vehicles stolen to order by organised criminals with international connections. Gabby Colenso has more.
This is the moment thieves stole Anthony and Danielle Wilson's Range Rover. It only took them 1 minute. As you can see, they're caught on CCTV creeping onto the driveway as the family slept inside their house in Hatfield Broadoak with their 3-year-old son.
Police had said that there was a chance that I'd been followed because they'd obviously got in it without the keys. So maybe they cloned a key or found a way to get into it when I'd been out and about, and I only ever go anywhere with my little toddler. So it worried me then, but I just found it really scary, and the more I thought about it, the worse it got.
When you watch the CCTV, it's almost incredible that somebody walks up to the car and 63 seconds later is driving an expensive car down the driveway, having never seen the keys in their life.
The tracker inside the Range Rover alerted the police that it was being stolen before the signal suddenly disappeared. A month later, it was found inside this container at Tilbury Port, on its way to Africa.
Run loaded and decanted the whole container and ended up between 8 and 10 stolen vehicles in. Some of them sort of value, say, up to £100,000 a car. The total haul of one of our jobs was well over £1 million, £1 million of stolen cars in one hit.
Since the COVID pandemic and the cost of living crisis, thefts have been on the rise. In 2022, Essex Police managed to recover more than 600 cars, compared with 480 the year before, many of which are stolen to order and destined for overseas.
We've recovered vehicles where they've literally just been completely cut in half, where they're only interested in the front end of the vehicle that contains the engine and the ancillary components. That's the most valuable part to them. The rest of the vehicle will just be crushed and disposed of.
Interpol says vehicles like these often end up in Congo or countries such as Kenya or Uganda because of the demand for right-hand drive vehicles. The organisation is now working with African ports to help clamp down on this crime, which it says has become too easy for criminals. As for the Wilsons, they're still deciding whether or not to replace their car for fear of it happening again. Gabby Colenso, BBC London.